It's a matter of great pride to announce that our esteemed guests have arrived. To grace the occasion, we have with us Dr. Nisha Patient, Director, Public Schools and Academics, DAV-CMC. She is an embodiment of poise, an epitome of erudition and wisdom, who gives us the vitality and strength to take up new challenges. A hearty welcome to you, ma'am. We warmly welcome the Vice Chairman of the school, Dr. N.K. Oberoi. He is an idol of knowledge, experience, and inspiration to all of us. Welcome, sir. We also cordially welcome Mrs. Adarsh Kohli, manager of the school, under whose guidance we are marching towards perfection. Welcome, ma'am. We also accord a warm welcome to all our wonderful viewers. I would now request everyone to get ready for DAV Gan.
अविरल निर्मल सलिल सदय ज्ञान प्रदायिनी ज्योतिर्मय हो चहु दिशि उद्घोष अभय DAV जय जय DAV जय जय प्रबल प्रवाहमयी नित नूतन जीवन दायिनी सदा सनातन वेद प्रणीता परम पुनीता ये धारा अक्षय DAV जय जय DAV जय जय दयानंद से प्रेम भक्ति ले हंसराज से त्याग शक्ति ले धर्म भक्ति का राष्ट्र शक्ति का हो दिन मान उदय DAV जय जय DAV जय जय सुख समृद्धि इसकी लहरें प्रेम शांति इसके तट ठहरे सघन शांतिमय प्रबल क्रांतिमय लिए अटल निश्चय DAV जय जय DAV जय जय
We live in deeds, not years, in thoughts, not breaths, in feelings, not figures. So let us celebrate life with gracious deeds, positive thoughts and compassionate feelings. A very warm and rejuvenating morning to everyone present here. Darbari Lal DAV Model School, Pitampura feels extremely delighted, thrilled and privileged to welcome you all to our Annual Day 2021-22 ABHYUDAY. ABHYUDAY is an extravaganza of advancement towards excellence, a show of prosperity and beaming talent of resplendent DAVians. From myself, I am copper, but through you, I am gold. From myself, I am a stone, but through you, a gem. I now request our guiding light, our thought leader, our dearest principal ma'am to the dais to welcome and felicitate our most revered and illustrious guests of the day.
A hearty welcome to our distinguished guests, Dr. Nisha Patient, Director Public Schools and Academics, DAV-CMC and Dean, DAV United Foundation, Dr. N.K. Oberoi, Vice President DAV-CMC and Vice Chairman of our school, Mrs. Adarsh Kohli, Manager of our school, members of LMC, principals, members of PTA, alumni members, parents, staff, and my dear students. A very good morning to all of you. I feel extremely proud and privileged to welcome a host of dignitaries to ABHYUDAY, the annual prize distribution ceremony of our school. An illuminating ray of knowledge and wisdom, a hand that has helped more than one can fathom. You inspire us forever and always. With your mentorship, we have trailed new pathways. It is indeed a matter of great honor and pride to welcome Dr. Nisha Patient, Director Public Schools and Academics, DAV-CMC. Her dynamic personality and indomitable energy is a never-ending source of inspiration for all of us. Her guidance, wide spectrum, and modern outlook inspires us to remain proactive, and we learn to labor with zeal and zest. We admire her for her wisdom, amicability, and accessibility. The school is indeed blessed to be led, guided, and directed by a lady of such high caliber and capacity. As Dean DAV United Foundation, Dr. Nisha Ma'am has united millions of alumni from DAV institutions to serve as an inspiration for the present students and motivate them to overcome challenges and emerge successful in life. It is a proud privilege to welcome Vice Chairman Sir Dr. ABHYUDAY, a visionary in every sense of the word. He believes in the power of perennial learning, which enables us to excel, define milestones, and charter new horizons. His secret to success is very simple. It is passion, conviction, commitment, and devotion. A role model, an exemplary leader, a very down-to-earth, humble luminary, Dr. O'Brien sir is a human being par excellence. Your presence, sir, in today's function is indeed very motivating and encouraging. I cordially welcome School Manager, Mrs. Adarsh Kohli ma'am. I thank you, ma'am, for being with us through difficult and doubtful times and for helping us progress and surpass old landmarks. With her at the helm of school affairs, we can confidently strive on to achieve our goals. I extend a warm welcome to esteemed members of DAV CMC, LMC, Directorate of Education, PTA, special invitees, principals from different schools, parents and alumni, epitomes of knowledge and wisdom, all key figures who help us sculpt the future of our children and help them scale summits of glory. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much, ma'am. A hearty welcome to all of you once again.
Light is the compeer of auspicious beginnings. It stands guard against ignorance and spreads the spark of knowledge. With the lighting of the lamp, we invoke these sparks and light, which give us the strength to conquer all odds. I humbly request our esteemed guest and Principal Ma'am to join the lamp lighting ceremony.
शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापं सन्ध्यादीपनमोऽस्तुते.
Thank you so much. A leader is the one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. I would now request our Vice Chairman, Sir, Dr. N.K. Oberoi, a visionary leader, to motivate us with his gems of knowledge. Please, sir.
Visual. Light.
हो गया दादा बोल
क्या?
अब बोल सकते हो
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, sir, you're audible, sir.
Okay. Well, chief guest, I can't see her face, but I saw her in the beginning. Nisha Patient, principal, staff, students, and parents. Thank you very much for inviting me for this function. I see the smiling face all over, including the anchor. This is what we really want to see. The principal has said few things about the chief guest, Dr. Nisha Patient. But let me add something. I know this lady for a long time, and the way she has been handling the affairs of the schools, not only in Delhi, but in other states also, is really a tremendous work. And especially to handle the work of Delhi schools is a tough work. I don't have much experience of the schools in other states, but in Delhi, I see she has been able to resolve all the problems that come up every day. Person like me who have been associated with the management committee for the last 30 years. And if you want, the total period of my association with DAV starts at the age of 4 when I was a student in DAV school. After finishing school, I could not join DAV college because the subject which I wanted was not available. So a gap of 6 years. And after that, I joined as a teacher at Hansard College. And that was 1954. Right from 1954 till today, 68 years, I have been in this organization. In the last 30 years, as an office bearer. Secretary for 15 years, vice president for 15 years. Now, I don't want to elaborate further, but what I want to convey is that Nisha Patient is really a big asset to DAV. I've seen earlier too her predecessors, but she has changed the pattern in many things. And in addition to that, the school working, she's heading a center of excellence, academic excellence. A center which is involved in the training of teachers and principals. And this kind of function is very, very difficult. Because I have some experience. I was running the training center for principals and professors, the colleges. And I found that it's a very tough job. And with all the hard work, at least I, for 10 years, training thousands of professors, I could not see much impact. So this is where the problem lies. And I must congratulate Dr. Nisha Patient that she has really been able to do this work, not with thousands, but maybe lakhs of teachers who are working in various tier schools. Then chief guest के बाद chief host होता, and she is already smiling, holding hands. If I tell you something very funny happened, the first time I visited the school, as soon as I entered the reception, I found this different kind of atmosphere, environment, some kind of vibrations came in and stirred my entire imagination. I thought I'm somewhere in a place which really looks like a hub of learning, Vidya Mandir. I told the same words immediately after entering the school to the principal. I said, there's some aura. How do you create it? And this, I confirmed it further when I joined few meetings and few functions. In one of the meetings, which was the meeting of LMC, I found that all the members sitting and the parents, basically, their representative, said in very clear words that they are very happy and overjoyed with the functioning of the school, the way their children are being taught and nurtured. Now, this is something I came across for the first time. The parents openly coming to praise, and so much so that they said they are not concerned about the fee structure and other things. Now, here's the problem. Parents are willing. They are really willing to help the school, even pay fee, high fee, ready to pay other charges too. And something really unique. I won't further elaborate because this is not a time for making speeches. Our school achievements, just a word, it will come in the report subsequently. But I happened to saw one of the Shakespeare's play, which you are going to have today also. And I found that one of the boys, his role was excellent. You just thought that he was sitting somewhere in near London, in Shakespeare's house, because Shakespeare, when he lived there, he had built a very good auditorium where his plays would be shown. And that auditorium still exists today. And the one funny thing about the auditorium was that Shakespeare will charge everybody will come and see his plays, except the people who say that they don't have money. And when I found that this little boy was playing a role in this play, it immediately reminded me that why all over the world, Shakespeare is a part of curriculum. It's more than 450 years since he died. Not only his name, his plays, his sonnets, 154 sonnets, and other things are still very much valid in the classroom. Now, this is the classroom which I'll talk about. We have in DAV traditions. I would think that this function would be incomplete if I do not say a few words about my organization. We at DAE have some kind of traditions. Say, for example, you started the function today, DAE gone. We start the meetings, another function with Gayatri Mantra. We often have havans. Now, about Gayatri, I would like to inform you, especially parents if they're attending, the students, and even some of the staff, they may not know about it. I happened to be in Bali a few years ago. Bali is an island country, Malaysia. Malaysia is a Muslim country, but the population of Bali is mostly Hindus. Now in Bali, all the government schools, Gayatri mantra is chanted 3 times a day. This is something unique. And it's not only in Bali, even for some time I read from a journal that in Switzerland too, they were chanting Gayatri mantra. Some South American countries, African countries. Now, what is the Gayatri mantra? What is unique about it? You know, there are a number of books, and I will only mention one thing about that. If you chant Gayatri mantra 100 times a day, only in the morning, I'm telling you my own experience, you develop a great healing power within. You may go on. It's not, you don't have to speak, you don't have to use tongue and throat. It's only the brain. If you use it, Gayatri mantra chanting. And there are people who are doing it 1,000 times a day. There's a place near Hubli in Karnataka where big center was founded, Gayatri Tapabhumi. I don't know whether people are interested in that. Now, there's something that I cannot explain, but something experience that I found from personal experience. I'm repeating it again and again. Those of you, parents or students, if you can really do a chanting of Gayatri, you will be free from many, many troubles. And one last thing about Gayatri. 1992, a petition was filed in the High Court of Madras that a calendar, a New Year diary was circulated by a government company, public undertaking, with Gayatri mantra on it. And after long discussion, stories too long, the High Court gave a decision that there is no better secular mantra than Gayatri mantra. It's most secular. And this you can confirm it. You see, when Swami Dayanand visited Lahore in 1877, Swami Dayanand is founder of Arya Samaj. And we originated from Arya Samaj. Swami Dayanand, when he visited Lahore, 1877, he stayed with Dr. Rahim Khan, a Muslim. So there is a better example than secular Arya Samaj. Arya Samaj is not a religion. Arya Samaj is only a movement. It was registered as a society 1875 in Bombay. Therefore, please, DAV students and teachers, remember what we are, what DAV is. And if DAV has been able to establish so many institutions all over India, I think that's really unique. And I would not say further anything because people may not be interested more in this kind of situation. But I'll let me lastly congratulate the students who are going to get awards, prizes, and all the teachers' role, especially. You cannot get a prize unless you have been really mentored by the teacher. The teacher, your parents, all congratulations. Thank you very much, Madam Principal.
Thank you so much, sir, for your generous and inspiring words.
For your words of motivation. You have always been a pillar of strength for all of us. We shall always abide by your values and principles, which we are confident shall lead us to success always. Thank you so much, sir.
Now,
Now,
let us begin
it's
our
time to
program.
bring before you
I'm
the
sure.
sublime highs of the session with a sweet sense of success. So I request our revered principal ma'am to present the school's annual report, which is a reflection of the school's incredible achievements and vision.
There is no chance, no destiny, no fate that can hinder or control the firm resolve of a determined soul. Gifts count for nothing. Will alone is great. All things give way before it, soon or late. What obstacles can stay the mighty force of the sea seeking river in its course? The fortunate is he whose earnest purpose never swerves, whose slightest action or inaction serves the one great aim. Life at DNDA Pitampura is an exciting journey where mind and matter merge into a seamless counting. It begins when children enter its intricate domain and step out, leaving an indelible imprint in the annals of the history of the school. These are our DAVians, students who have the ability to triumph in any field they choose and whose exemplary values place them far above others. The school has indeed created high benchmarks in academics and allied arenas, in fostering missionary consciousness, in infrastructure growth, in social interfacing, in human resource, in research and development, in liaising with global institutions and NGOs, in broadening global reach, all to herald a promising future for the generations to come. On the academic front, the school has made a phenomenal rise. Through the portals of the school have passed out more than 1 lakh of its alumni spread all over India and abroad, navigating their way to the stars. Forever learning, forever achieving. The leitmotif of education is to sensitize students to the intricacies of life, giving wings to their fantasy. The steadfast, unrelenting desire to excel in every segment has brought back glory and laurels to the school. The Class 12 CBSE board results stands testimony to the quality education being provided in the school. I would like to share with you the highlights of the result. The QPI is an all-time highest 84.14%. So are the streams aggregates, that is science 99% secured by Vishwagupta, commerce 98.8% secured by Arvind Shadri, humanities 94.4% Tisha Dhal, and vocational stream 95.2% Vidhi Arora. Vishwagupta has secured highest PCM 99.33% and highest PCB 99%. 108 students have secured 90% and above. 100 marks have been secured by Vaibhav Gupta, Ayush Srivastava and Vishu Gupta in maths and by Ira Sharma in music. The class 10 CBSE board result has been equally stimulating. The QPI secured is 82.45% and 99 students have secured 90% and above. The toppers are Swayam Arora with 99.20%, Gun Kalra with 98.60% and Sambhav Gupta with 98.60%. A brilliant 100 marks have been attained by 4 students in maths, 3 students in science, 5 students in social studies and 10 students in artificial intelligence. The school has secured rank 96 and is among Indian top 100 CBSE schools as per Education World School Ranking 2021-22. Thomas Henry said, "The rung of ladder was never meant to rest upon, but only to hold a man's foot long enough to enable him to put the other somewhat higher." My dedicated staff is not a mere dispenser of knowledge, but mediators and facilitators who direct students towards new consciousness for the future. They are the rungs of ladder for students to climb and place themselves in a better world. The following awards were received by the staff members. Ms. Garki Chabra, Supervisor in Charge Primary and Cambridge Wing, received the coveted State Teachers Award for her outstanding contribution in the field of education. She was also bestowed Bharatiya Shiksha Ratna Award by Global Top Foundation and Ministry of MSME. Ms. Seema Agarwal, Senior Supervisor in Charge, was awarded the Savitribai Phule Samman Award for her tireless efforts in promoting quality education. Ms. Sarika Sharma, Senior Librarian, was conferred with a Global Librarian Award for her remarkable work in library services. Ms. Seema Agarwal, Rita Maheshwari, Charu Baba, Vinita Sambar, Monica Goyal, Shelly Chawla and Ms. Shimpi Wadhwa received the Teacher Par Excellence Award by IIHM for recovering and revitalizing education for the COVID-19 generation. Ms. Charu Dodi received the Global Teacher Award by AKS Education and the Most Innovative IT Teacher Award for her contribution in the field of IT. Ms. Mandeep Kaur was conferred the prestigious MS Subbalakshmi Sangeet Samman 2021 by Rethink India. It's a matter of great joy and pride that Ms. Preeti Sethi, a member of our teaching fraternity, has been appointed as the officiating headmistress of DAV Nursery School, Kingsway Camp. I humbly received the following awards on behalf of the school. C.V. Raman Education Award 2021 for promoting sports, cultural activities and scientific temper amongst students. Asia's Greatest Principal Award 2021, Lifetime Golden Achievement Award, Global Educators Award, Award from Gandhi Samriti and Darshan for contribution in promoting Mahatma Gandhi's life, teachings, values and ideals. An appreciation message from UNESCO, MGIEP, Kindness Matters team for contribution in collecting 1 million acts of kindness and creating a kindness wave. The Fit India School Flag by Government of India, Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports for promoting physical activities and sports in regular school curriculum. It's a matter of great joy that no amount of lockdown, curfews, online teaching, virtual school has been able to curb or affect the brilliant, prestigious international, national, state, interzonal and inter-school achievements by the students. Our young titans are there to prove that they are the best. We shed tears that you are gone and then smile with gratitude that you lived. The cruel hands of destiny snatched away our tireless and selfless colleagues, and the school is devastated by their incredible loss. Ms. Neeta Chabra, PGT History, Ms. Praveen Tiwari and Ms. Alka Sharma, Primary Teachers, Mr. Ramesh and Mr. Ved Prakash, Support Staff, succumbed to the pandemic, and we pay our heartfelt tributes to these noble souls. It is also very unfortunate that 41 students of the school lost a parent in the deadly corona wave that swept the country. The school management and our illustrious alumni have raised 32 lakhs to support these children. Their prompt response to the financial chaos created in the lives of these brethren is overwhelming, and I sincerely appreciate their noble and generous gesture. By taking a number of school-friendly initiatives and lending support in existing activities, they make the school proud of them always. From small beginnings come great things. The junior wing at TP Block is a safe, warm, fun-loving, caring, inviting and vibrant learning environment that crafts the childhood of the children, similar to laying the foundation of a building. It deliberates upon the future readiness of the children and school through realignment of goals, transformation of teaching pedagogies, and redefinition of learning outcomes. The Cambridge Wing sets a global standard for education and is flexible, challenging, and inspiring, culturally sensitive yet international in approach. It gives the students knowledge, understanding, and skills that they require for a lifetime learning. It boasts of a broad range of learning covering both formal education and informal learning and involves a reorientation of academic outlook such as the pursuit of world-mindedness as a goal. For over 4 decades, the school has made education a mission and quality the fulcrum of its commitment. We have been entrusted with the future of our children, their careers and their lives ahead. And so, we nurture them as learners, inculcate values and arm them with the necessary skills that will help them make the nation proud. We strive to build independent, responsible, global citizens through a widely accepted curriculum and practices that are founded on learner-centric education. We impart world-class education through the best use of modern resources, developing young minds to think, question and create. We fuse the strong cultural fundamentals of Indian society with advanced learning tools acquired from the world over, giving education an exciting and dynamic direction. I take the opportunity to offer my humble salutations to Shri Poonam Suri ji, President DAV CMC, for his blessings and inspiration. Professor Ved Prakash ji, Vice President DAV CMC and Chairman of the school, for his guidance and motivation. Dr. N.K. O'Brien, Vice President DAV CMC and Vice Chairman of the school, for his benediction and advice. Dr. Nisha Patient, Director Public Schools and Academics, DAV CMC, for leading us to new pastures. Mrs. Adarsh Kohli, Manager of the school, for her direction and counsel. I would like to thank members of LMC, PTA, alumni, supervisory in charges, the entire teaching staff, administrative and support staff, and parents for their active involvement in school programs, and my dear students for their diligence and enthusiasm in school endeavors. The school is future ready as we open our doors to each new generation of students. Expectations run high as we believe that each and every one of them will grow into the stars in our skies. Every day, every year, we scale new heights, never standing still and leaving a legacy that is long and enduring. A legacy of life we leave behind. Lessons ripples in river of time, rejuvenating the spirit forever to find a road embellished with new aims and new dreams. In a legacy of life comes vision, showing the way with new skills, painting new ideas in the horizon, touching the heights every moment. In a legacy of life, tomorrow begins. Values of yesterday find new place, forever strong shining on life's face, merged with the modern today. In legacy of life, there's joy. The flames of knowledge rise high, clearing the dark shadows of doubt. Beacon of light brightly shines, Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for enlightening us with the stupendous journey of our school.
नित लड़ो नित जीतो साहस मात्र सहारा है। नित लड़ो नित जीतो साहस मात्र सहारा है। संघर्ष करके आगे बढ़ो, ये जीवन सिर्फ तुम्हारा है। Excellence is the result of high intention, sincere effort, skillful execution, and the vision to see obstacles as opportunities. Our school equips its young students with confidence and ambition, which help them succeed, flourish, and prosper in this hyper-competitive world. So now, I would like to invite our young and vibrant news anchors to acquaint the audience with how the school has thrived, aiming towards a promising future, and felicitating our young achievers for their curricular and co-curricular eminence.
Education empowers. This is exactly what the school does for us. Empowers us to be socially, economically, and professionally successful in life. Empowers us to be the change and see the change. Empowers us to be sensitive to our environment with a progressive attitude. Empowers us to understand the world around, explore it, and learn from it. Empowers us to shape the destiny of our nation.
The school sets new standards, enables the convergence of talent, opportunity, intellect, and diligence, empowering us to believe that excellence is not an exception but a prevailing attitude. बहुत छोटा है ए आसमान कर तेरा, तुझसे ऊंची तो मैं अपने सपनों की उड़ान रखता हूं. Be unique, be different, and be successful. Look within, recognize your potential, and through the effort and labor, let it sparkle, so that it may enkindle the world around.
The efforts of students and teachers have brought in a bag full of reward. At the international front, Aditya has been selected in the Indian team for International Junior Science Olympiad, hosted by UAE. He is among 6 students selected among 10,000 students from 65 countries to represent India in IJSO. Sanchi Bansal bagged the first position in the She STEM Insta Reels Challenge launched by the Embassy of Sweden in collaboration with Indian government's flagship scheme Atal Innovation Mission. She was invited to the embassy and presented a tablet. The school has bagged second position in Maths Premier League 2021 conducted by Counting Well app at global level for classes 6th, 7th and 8th. The school is the zonal winner in North Indian category and has received a cash award of Rs 75,000. It is also the highest total scorer in class 6th and highest average scorer in class 6th, 7th and 8th. Samyak Jain and Shaurya Shandilya have received cash awards of Rs 9,000 and Rs 500 respectively for their remarkable performance. Samyak is among the top 3 winners of Counting Well India Maths Day and receives the India Maths Genius Medal along with a 95% scholarship on Counting Well Premier Annual Subscription. Aditya secured rank 1 out of 20,199 students in the Mukhyamantri Vigyan Pratibha Pariksha 2020-21, earlier known as JSTS. Other students who secured commendable ranks are Rishik, rank 13, Sankalp, rank 34, Nalin, rank 80, Ved, rank 87, Riddhi, rank 176, Vansh, rank 254, Dipanshi, rank 255, Punya, rank 303, and Anshul, rank 395. All these students have been awarded a scholarship of Rs 5,000 by the Directorate of Education, Government of NCT, Delhi.
Lavanya secured All India rank 176 in KVPY exam. Priyal Jan bagged the KVPY fellowship twice, both in classes 11th and 12th. Sachi and Lavishka bagged third position and consolation prize in senior and junior categories and were awarded cash prizes of Rs 1500 and Rs 1000 and membership of Hindi Gable Club. Sachi Bansal was selected for finals in junior skill competition by the National Skill Development Corporation (NSDC) in partnership with CBSE.
3 students received international rank 1 in IMO, 1 in NSO, 2 in IIO and 28 in IOEL. Swarnim Bhardwaj received rank 10 in the primary schools category of the TSL 2021 International Schools Essay Competition. He also represented India at the International Schools Debates. Tisha Dhal secured third place in the senior category of ANASS Akhil Natarajan Antar Sanskritik Sangh World Dancers Online International Dance Contest 2021. Vanshika Roy has been awarded by Ministry of National Education and MHRD, Government of India for securing A+ rank in National Essay Writing Competition. Twisha secured first position in Ganga Quest, wherein was awarded Rs 2500 by Ministry of Jal Shakti Namami Gange. Swapnil Mehta won High Commendation second rank at QMUN 2021 and received cash award of Rs 500. The story contributed by Arav Gupta was awarded by Scholastic India and selected for publication from Best Stories at national level. Palak, Arnav, Muskan were conferred the Gold Award. 6 students received Silver Award while 15 students received the Bronze Award in Queen's Commonwealth Essay Writing Competition. Gaurika Berry won the EU Film Festival competition and Vedang Malhotra won the EU Blog Writing competition organized by Wise India. The video made by a team of interacts including Pragati from our school bagged first prize in E-Raila. Dhaire won many awards in different competitions. The school Interact Rotary Club won the Best Club Award. Shivan Shah Chawla co-authored an anthology titled Blooming Buds released by Rosewood Publications. The GVC team with students from class 7th to 9th bagged Bronze Award for their website Wellness Mantras in GVC Web Designing Competition organized by Give Something Back International, UK.
The activities organized in the school on the occasion of World Kindness Day are featured on UNESCO's MGIEP's World Kindness Day webpage. The school is declared to be a part of UNESCO's global movement on kindness towards creating a more peaceful and sustainable world. Under the aegis of EU Goes to the School project, 20 students from classes 9th to 12th participated in a virtual interaction with DCM of EU delegation in India. Simranjeet received the Star Child Award for being selected in 5 categories in National Children's Day competitions organized by National Center for Educational Development. Arav Gupta, Arsh, Veer, Shaurya and Ananya in the junior group and Sankalp, Harshit and Swayam in the senior group were district level winners of Vidyarthi Vigyan Manthan. They qualified for state level participation along with Prisha, Swasti, Shaurya Bhan, Sipul and Sumi. Emphasis on sports goes unabated. Devansh Verma won a gold and a bronze medal in Delhi State Archery competition at sub-junior and mini categories.
Aradhya Dhingra secured first position while Sampan Bansal bagged third position in Stag Delhi State Table Tennis Championship 2021 under 11 girls and under 15 boys respectively, and have qualified for the national team. Aradhya has been selected to represent Delhi State Table Tennis Association in the forthcoming UTT 38 Cadet and Sub-Junior Table Tennis National Championship in Indore. Pakhi Garg received the Best Performer Award and Parth Garg secured first position in Inter-DAV Yoga Championship. Swasti Sharma has been selected for International Online Fencing Camp organized by Kazian Academy and Delhi Association of Fencing. Students have participated in a number of inter-school competitions and added feathers to the school cap by bagging a considerable number of prizes. The school under-19 girls table tennis team won the first position in zonal TT tournament. Udiksha and Sampan both are selected for interzonal tournament.
My school draws inspiration from this poem by a child which emphasizes upon the responsibility of the school to allow every child to grow into his fullness.
Nothing is as valuable as a child's life for my school, and nothing as precious as his future. My school strongly believes that we are born to win and ensures that we win.
I am a child. All the world waits for my coming. All the earth watches with interest to see what I shall become. The future hangs in the balance for what I am. The world of tomorrow will be. I am a child. You hold in your hand my destiny. You determine, largely, whether I shall succeed or fail. Give me, I pray you, those things that make for happiness. Train me, I urge you, that I may be a blessing to the world. Thank you.
A great round of applause for the remarkable achievements of the school.
Theatre is regarded as the greatest of all art forms. It is the most immediate way in which a human being can share with another the sense of what it is to be human. And our school has profound faith in theatre as a phenomenal implement of knowledge. William Shakespeare, Sweet Swan of Avon, is regarded as the most renowned writer in the English language. His plays deal with diverse facets of the human condition, which render his works a universal appeal. Thespian Theatre of the Barilal DAV Model School has already staged several Shakespearean plays, including Macbeth, King Lear, Merchant of Venice, and Hamlet. This year too, we are delighted to stage yet another great play of our myriad-minded Shakespeare. So we proudly present before you Julius Caesar.
William Shakespeare was an English poet, playwright and actor, widely regarded as the greatest writer in English language and the world's greatest dramatist. Shakespeare is also called England's national poet and the bard of Evan. As his plays are written to be acted, they are constantly fresh and can be adapted to the time and place they are performed.
They help us to understand what it is to be human and to cope with the problems of being so.
Julius Caesar is a story of triumph of truth over evil. It depicts a larger-than-life character of Caesar on one hand and on the other hand teaches us the life lessons of sincerity, faithfulness and
devotion through the character of Mark Antony. So here we present Shakespeare's historical tragedy, Julius Caesar.
Having defeated his arch enemy, Pompey the Great, Julius Caesar returns to Rome in triumph. When Caesar arrives in town, the soothsayer stops him and warns him to beware of the Ides of March. Caesar disregards the soothsayer and continues to celebrate his victory.
Cassius and other Roman senators, collectively known as the conspirators, are weary of Caesar's popularity and they begin to plot against him. They aim to recruit Caesar's good friend Marcus Brutus as a member of their Rome in order to reinforce their cause. After much deliberation, Brutus decides to join the conspirators in order to protect Rome and its citizens from Caesar's ambition to become a dictator.
After the meeting, Brutus's wife Portia overhears the conversation between Brutus and Cassius and tries to stop her husband from the murderous conspiracy against Caesar.
Failing to convince Brutus to nullify the murderous conspiracy against Caesar, Portia goes to meet Calpurnia to warn her of the imminent danger hovering over Caesar.
Calpurnia, how are you doing? Portia, my dear friends, glad to see you. But what brings you here at this odd hour? Oh, my dear Calpurnia, pray everything is fine. It is, Portia. You look worried. What's the reason? I don't know how to evince my fears. But I have evil forebodings as if something bad is going to happen. May God bless Caesar, our noble general. What? You're worried about Caesar? What is it? Tell me, Portia. Heaven knows, Calpurnia. You and Caesar have always been dear to us. But now I see ominous clouds of death and villainy hovering over Caesar. I fear his life is in danger. What? What did you get to know? I don't know. I can't say anything. But please don't allow Caesar to step out of the house. If we take some precautions, perhaps the demons of death lurking at our doors would retreat.
Sorry for the interruption. Nisha ma'am here, our chief guest, she has a meeting to attend, a very important one. So I invite ma'am here to speak a few words of motivation and encouragement for all of us. Nisha ma'am, please.
Thank you so much, everybody, and good morning. I was watching all the deliberations and the program of the annual day. So first of all, I must thank the vice chairman, the manager, and the principal of the school by giving me this opportunity to be present here. Dr. Oberoi was very, very generous, which has really humbled me while introducing me. But if somebody will ask me, I see him as my mentor. I see him as my my teacher who has taught me so many things throughout my life. So, Dr. Oberoi, thank you very much for these kind words. At the outset, I would say that this DLDAV Pitampura school has come a long way. The founder principal, Mrs. Makhija, who sowed the seed of this institution, and helped the institution in its growth. But when it comes to the maturity of the institution, I would give all credit to Mrs. Anita Vadera, who, along with her team of dedicated teachers, tried their level best to bring this institution to greater heights. My dear children and parents, I understand it's a great day for all the parents. Being a parent myself, I understand when children participate, out of the bunch of 50, 60 children, our eyes are always searching our own child and taking pride when they are participating in any program. Similarly, it's a great moment for the teachers also to see their children who are on stage and they are not conscious of whatever they are doing. Seeing the institution and the progression of the institution, I must say that the institution has come a long way. This institution today and the teachers are techno savvy. That a thing which was always seen as a big kind of no, that such thing can be done online, is happening online. So kudos to the teachers, kudos to the technical staff of the school and the vision of the school which has made it possible. The theme taken is quite good. The Shakespeare drama, which has so many characteristics, so many layers, and so many shades, can teach a lot to the children. While hearing the annual report of the teacher, principal ma'am, it was heartening to see how school is progressing. Congratulations to all the teachers who have made it possible. And the children and their achievements are immense. But right now, we have not to really only sing the laurels of our past. You have yourself drawn a line for yourself, which is so high that every time you have to break that benchmark and go and move ahead. And I'm confident you all have the capability of doing it. My dear parents, I'm very happy that you have shown all your confidence in the institution, and all the time you have stand behind this institution like a rock. And that is why we could swim through the pandemic, which was a big blow to the educational institutions and the other sectors also. Now, I think we can see a silver line. We feel that pandemic is over, and let us all adults, may it be teachers or parents, be very confident. Then we can go back to our routine, to our teachings, because the children do learn from teachers, but they also learn so many skills, social skills, emotional skills from their peer group. So that is very important. Coming to a classroom, studying together, even fighting, and then becoming friends again is an important component of an institution. So let us look forward that we will physically see each other so that we take the institution further. With these words, my best wishes to all of you. May God bless you. May God give you strength to take the institution to greater heights. God bless you all. And once again, thank you very much for having me for this function. Thanks a lot once again.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for inspiring us by your words of wisdom. You have been an epitome of excellence and perfection, and we have turned to you for advice in all matters. We are confident that with such a mentor to guide us, we shall overcome all challenges and emerge victorious. Thank you once again, ma'am, for sparing time from your busy schedule. I know you have to attend a meeting. Thank you so much. We are obliged.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Let us now resume with our Julius Caesar play.
Calpurnia, how are you doing? Portia, my dear friend, glad to see you. But what brings you here at this odd hour? Oh, my dear Calpurnia, pray everything is fine. It is, Portia. You look worried. What's the reason? I don't know how to evince my fears. But I have evil forebodings as if something bad is going to happen. May God bless Caesar, our noble general. What? You're worried about Caesar? What is it? Tell me, Portia. Heaven knows, Calpurnia. You and Caesar have always been dear to us. But now I see ominous clouds of death and villainy hovering over Caesar. I fear his life is in danger. What? What did you get to know? I don't know. I can't say anything. But please don't allow Caesar to step out of the house. If we take some precautions, perhaps the demons of death lurking at our doors would retreat and Caesar would be saved. You look anxious. You scare me. Please take care of Caesar. Remember, don't let him go out of the palace. Oh, I must go now. Portia, no one should know that I came to meet you. Portia! Portia! Caesar! Oh, Caesar!
Caesar too has had a disturbed night because of Calpurnia's screaming. He too feels that something is untoward and seeks the advice of the priest, bidding him to perform sacrifice.
Calpurnia tries to warn Caesar about the danger to his life, referring to the visions of the watchman, her own nightmares, Portia's warning, and the priest's prediction. She pleads with Caesar to stay at home.
At the point when Caesar was about to agree, Tertius Brutus enters and completely changes the interpretation of Calpurnia's dream, making it symbolic of good omen. Thus, he is able to convince Caesar to accompany to the Senate house.
Nor heaven nor earth have been at peace tonight. Thrice had Calpurnia in her sleep cried out, "Help! Ho! They murder Caesar!" Who's within?
My lord.
Go get the priest, do present sacrifice, and bring me the result of the sacrifice.
I will, my lord.
What mean you, Caesar? Think you to walk forth? You shall not stir out of your house today.
Caesar shall forth. The things that threaten me never looked but on my back. When they shall see the face of Caesar, they are vanished.
Caesar, I never believed in omens. Yet now, they scare me. Besides the things that we have heard and seen, recounts the most horrid sights seen by the watchmen. A lioness had given birth in the street, and graves have opened and yielded up their dead. Fierce fiery warriors fought upon the cloud, which drizzled blood upon the Capitol. Oh Caesar, these things are very unnatural, and I do fear them.
What can be avoided, whose end is purposed by the mighty gods? Yet Caesar shall go forth, for these predictions are to the world in general as to Caesar.
When beggars die, there are no comets seen. The heavens themselves blaze forth the death of princes.
Cowards die many times before their deaths. The valiant never taste of death but once. I find it strange, seeing that death, a necessary end, will come when it will come. What say the priest?
They don't allow you to go out today. Plucking the entrails of an offering, they could not find the heart within the beast.
No, Caesar shall not. Danger knows full well that Caesar is more dangerous than he, and Caesar shall go forth.
Alas, my lord, your wisdom is consumed in confidence. We shall send Mark Antony to the Senate House, and he shall say, "You are not well today."
Mark Antony shall say, "I am not well, and for thy humor, I will stay at home." Here is Decius Brutus, he shall tell them so.
Caesar, all hail! Good morrow, worthy Caesar. I come to fetch you to the Senate House.
And you have come at the right moment to bear my greetings to the senators and tell them that I will not come today. Cannot is false, that I dare not. False, sir. I will not come today. Tell them so, Decius.
Say he is sick.
Shall Caesar send a lie? I am not a coward.
Most mighty Caesar, let me know some cause, lest I will be laughed at when I tell them so.
Calpurnia here, my wife, wants me to stay at home. She had a nightmare that my statue was spouting blood and lusty Romans were bathing in it. She takes this as a warning, portending my death, and begs me to stay at home.
This dream is all a misinterpreted. It was a vision, fair and fortunate. Your statue spouting blood, in which so many smiling Romans bathe, signifies that from you, Romans will gather new zeal and spirit. And this, by Calpurnia's dream, is signified.
This way, you have well interpreted Calpurnia's dream.
I wish to tell you, the Senate have concluded to give this day a crown to mighty Caesar. If we shall send them word, you will not come, their minds may change.
How foolish your fears seem now, Calpurnia. I am ashamed that I did yield to them. I shall go forth.
Tired of waiting, all the other conspirators also joined them in Caesar's palace, and they enjoy some wine together. Then they all cheerfully proceed towards the capital. Poor Caesar had no inkling of the fate that awaited him. In the capital, the conspirators approached Caesar with a fake petition, pleading on behalf of Metellus Simba's banished brother. As Caesar predictably rejects the petition, Casca is the first to stab Caesar, and then others follow. Brutus is the last, but his blow proves fatal as it breaks the mighty Caesar's heart, and he utters the famous expression, "Et tu, brute," before collapsing on the ground. Thus, the conspirators prove the soothsayer's prediction true by assassinating Caesar on the Ides of March.
Are we all ready? What is now amiss that Caesar and his Senate must address?
Most high, most mighty Caesar, Metellus Simba throws before your seat a humble heart.
I must prevent you, Simba, from this flattery, as it won't change my decision. Your brother, by law, is banished.
Is there no voice more worthy than my own to sound more sweetly in great Caesar's ears for the repealing of my banished brother?
I kiss thy hand, but not in flattery, Caesar.
I desire you to reconsider your decision of banishing Publius Simba.
What? Brutus!
Pardon, Caesar. Caesar, pardon. I went before you to beg freedom for Publius Simba.
I am constant as the northern star. I was constant. Simba should be banished, and constant remain to keep him so.
Speak! Hands for me!
And two, good.
All cry out! Liberty, freedom, enfranchisement! Liberty, freedom, enfranchisement! Liberty, freedom, enfranchisement! But here comes Antony.
Oh, mighty Caesar, why are you lying so low? Have your conquests and victories shrunk to this small piece of land? Oh, fare thee well. I know not, gentlemen, what you intend.
Oh, Antony, we might appear to you as bloody and cruel, but you don't see our hearts, which are full of pity for Romans, for they were being wronged by Caesar. We, with brotherly affection, good thoughts, and reverence, receive you.
Your voice shall be as strong as any man, disposing of new honor.
I don't doubt your wisdom and shall shake hands with you. But it's true that I loved Caesar, and now my credit stands on such slippery ground that one of two bad ways you must conceit me, either a coward or a flatterer. Oh, how difficult it is to befriend his foes in front of his court.
Mark Antony! I don't blame you for praising Caesar, but shall we count you among our friends or not depend on you?
Our reasons are so full of good regard that you should be satisfied.
That's all I seek. I'm with you. Kindly permit me to produce Caesar's body in the marketplace and speak in his funeral.
You shall, Mark Antony.
Mark Antony, here, take Caesar's body. But remember, you may speak good about Caesar, but you shall not blame us in your speech, and speak after Brutus has spoken.
Be it so. I do desire no more.
Prepare the body then, and follow us.
Marcus Brutus, along with other conspirators, arrives at the marketplace and is hailed by the plebeians. In the pulpit, as decided earlier, Marcus Brutus addresses the audience first, defending his actions and telling them that Caesar was killed because his ambitions threatened their liberties. He is pleased by the positive reaction of the crowd and leaves Antony alone to address the audience, confident that he will not be able to sway them.
However, Mark Antony tactfully incites the crowd to turn against the conspirators, reminding them of Caesar's greatness, emphasizing that Caesar was not ambitious and making them shed tears on seeing the wounds of Caesar.
Plebeians rebel violently, ready to kill the conspirators and burn their homes. At the same time, they reverently take Caesar's body to the funeral pyre to perform the last rites. All the while they keep chanting slogans about the great man's nobility.
We will be satisfied. Let us be satisfied.
Then follow me and give me audience, friends.
I will hear. Brutus, speak. The noble Brutus begins to speak. Silence.
Romans, countrymen, and lovers, hear me for my cause. If there be any in this assembly, any dear friend of Caesar,
To him I say that Brutus's love to Caesar was no less than his. If then that friend demand why Brutus rose against Caesar, this is my answer. Not that I loved Caesar less, but I loved Rome more. Caesar was great, but ambitious. It was this reason that I slew him. I feared that Romans would live as slaves under Caesar's leadership. So who is here so base that would be a bondman? If any, speak, for him have I offended. Who is here so wild that will not love his country? If any, speak, for him have I offended. I pause for a reply.
None, Brutus, none! None, Brutus, none!
Then none have I offended. The reasons for his death are recorded in the Capitol. His glories not diminished where he earned it, nor his offenses for which he was killed exaggerated. With this I depart, that as I kill my best lover Caesar for the good of Rome, I have the same dagger for myself when it shall please my country to need my death.
Live, Brutus, live! Live, Brutus, live! Bring him with triumph home onto his house.
Give him a statue with his ancestors. Let him be Caesar.
Caesar's better quality shall be crowned in Brutus.
Good countrymen, here comes Caesar's body mourned by Mark Antony. And for my sake, stay here with Antony and grace his speech.
3. Stay, ho, and let us hear Mark Antony. It is best he speaks. No harm of Brutus here.
This Caesar was a tyrant.
Yes, it is certain. We are blessed that Rome is rid of him.
Please, let us hear what Antony has to say.
Friends, Romans, and countrymen, lend me your ears. I come to bury Caesar, not to praise him. The noble Brutus has told you Caesar was ambitious. If that's true, it was a grievous fault, and grievously has Caesar paid for it. Caesar was my friend, faithful and just to me. But Brutus says he was ambitious, and Brutus is an honorable man. Caesar has brought many captives home to Rome, whose ransoms brought wealth to the city. Was this ambition? When the poor cried, Caesar cried too. Ambition should be made of sterner stuff. Yet Brutus says he was ambitious, and Brutus is an honorable man. You all know that I thrice presented him a kingly crown, which he thrice refused. Was this ambition? Yet Brutus says he was ambitious, and sure, he is an honorable man. I'm not here to disapprove what Brutus spoke, but I'm here to speak what I do know. You all did love him once, not without cause. What cause withholds you then to mourn for him? My heart is in the coffin, there with Caesar, and I must pause till it comes back to me.
I think there is much reason in his sayings.
If you consider rightly of the matter, Caesar has been wrong. Did you mark his words? He would not take the crown, therefore it is certain he was not ambitious.
But yesterday, the word of Caesar might have stood against the world. Now lies he there, and none so humble to do him reverence. But here's a parchment with the seal of Caesar. I found it in his closet. It is his will.
A testament!
You will compel me then to read the will? Then make a ring about the corpse of Caesar, and let me show you him that made the will. And shall you give me leave?
You shall have leave.
Make a ring. Stand around.
If you have tears, prepare to shed them now. You all know this mantle. I remember the first time ever Caesar put it on. That day, he overcame the Nervi. Now look, through this place ran Cassius's dagger. See what a wound the envious Casca made. And through this, the well-beloved Brutus stabbed. That was the most unkindest cut of all. And then the great Caesar fell. Oh, what a fall was there, my countrymen! Then I and you and all of us fell down, whilst bloody treason flourished over us.
Oh, piteous spectacle! Oh, traitors, villains!
We will take revenge! Let not the traitor live!
Good friends, sweet friends, let me not stir you up to such a sudden flood of mutiny.
No! We will mutiny! We will burn the house of Brutus! Revenge! Revenge! We will mutiny! Revenge! Revenge! We will mutiny! Revenge! Revenge! We will...
Julius Caesar is a saga which emphasizes that truth triumphs over evil, however manipulative forces may be, but they will be defeated in the end, and truth will surface like the glorious sun for all to see.
Dear audience, through this play Julius Caesar, we have tried to portray the political scenario prevalent in all times. Shakespeare used symbolism in Caesar, Antony, Brutus and Cassius to create characters that are usual candidates holding key positions in the society.
Shakespeare's this philosophy of life is so inspiring. All the world's a stage, and all men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts. Men like Shakespeare don't die, they become immortal and live in our hearts forever.
That was indeed a magnificent show of phenomenal talent and astounding acting skills. My heartiest congratulations to the terrific Julius Caesar team. तो आइए चलिए इस आयोजन को आगे बढ़ाते हैं और देखते हैं कुछ और रंगारंग कार्यक्रम.
असफलता घेरे जब, मार्ग हो अवरुद्ध, पास न हो धन तेरे और कार्य हो अपार, तो भाग मत कर प्रयास, भाग मत कर प्रयास. बिन प्रयास न हुआ उजाला, बिन प्रयास न सिकंदर हारा, निकलेगा सूर्य फिर क्षितिज पार, भाग मत कर प्रयास, भाग मत कर प्रयास। अखंड भारत के संस्थापक, अर्थशास्त्र के रचयिता, राजनीति, अर्थनीति और कूटनीति के महाविद्वान आचार्य चाणक्य अपनी बुद्धिमत्ता के लिए विश्व प्रसिद्ध है। उनकी राजनैतिक और सामाजिक शिक्षाएं आज भी उतनी ही प्रचलित हैं जितनी 2300 वर्ष पूर्व थी। ऐसी दूरदर्शी दृष्टि रखने वाले महात्मा को नमन करते हुए हम प्रस्तुत करते हैं चाणक्य।
मैं भारतवर्ष विश्वगुरु 10वीं सदी का आर्यव्रत, वेदों का जन्मदाता, सोने की चिड़िया कहलाता, इतिहास साक्षी है आर्यव्रत की बहुआयामी संस्कृति का विलक्षण भूगोल, प्राचीन विरासत, धर्मों का जनक, शून्य का आविष्कारक, महान विविधताओं का अनुपम उदाहरण, रीति रिवाज, भाषाएं, प्रथाएं, परंपराएं, गंगा जमुनी संस्कृति का प्रतीक, ऋषियों की कर्मभूमि, योद्धाओं की रणभूमि, आर्यभट्ट, रामानुजन, गुरुओं की जन्मभूमि, महान विभूतियों की श्रृंखला में सर्वोपरि है वो नाम जिसने आज से 2300 साल पहले स्वप्न देखा अखंड भारत के साम्राज्य का। कश्मीर से कन्याकुमारी तक, गांधार से असम तक भारतवर्ष एक हो सकता है। यह स्वप्न जिन नयनों में जन्मा वे थे मौर्य वंश के संस्थापक, अर्थशास्त्र के रचयिता, चंद्रगुप्त के महान गुरु विष्णुगुप्त, कौटिल्य, चाणक्य। तो लीजिए प्रस्तुत है नृत्य नाटिका बुद्धि मार्तंड चाणक्य। बुद्धि विवेक ज्ञानम प्रचंडम राजनीतिज्ञ विचारे अखंडम। बुद्धि विवेक ज्ञान प्रचंडम राजनीतिज्ञ विचारे अखंडम। गुण गुण निधानम रणनीति चतुरम प्रलय मंत्रणा च प्रबल पथ प्रकाशम। उत्थान उद्भव उद्गान अनुभव सदा सर्वदा है अटल सत्य अव्यहम्। चाणं यचाणं चाणं यहो चाणं यचाणं चाणं यहो चाणं यचाणं चाणं यहो चाणं यचाणं चाणं यहो।
बधाई हो, पुत्र रतन की प्राप्ति हुई है। बड़ा शुभ दिन है आज, कोई मुंह तो मीठा कराओ।
प्रणाम मुनिवर, कृपया मेरे पुत्र को अपना आशीर्वाद दीजिए।
कैसा अद्भुत तेज है इस बालक के मुख पर, किंतु यह क्या? जन्म से ही बालक के मुख में दांत। प्रतीत होता है तुम्हारा पुत्र एक दिन राजा बनेगा।
मुनिवर, मेरी तो इच्छा है कि मेरा पुत्र मुनि बने या आचार्य।
फिर तो इसका दांत निकाल दो, तभी ये राजा बनेगा या राजा बनाएगा।
समय के साथ चाणक्य का योगाभ्यास और वेदों का ज्ञान निरंतर बढ़ता ही चला गया।
नमामि शमीशान निर्वाण रूपं विभुं व्यापकं ब्रह्मवेद स्वरूपम् निजं निर्गुणं निर्विकल्पं निरीहं चिदाकाशमाकाशवासं भजेऽहम् निराकारमोङ्कारमूलं तुरीयं गिरा ज्ञानगोतीतमीशं गिरीशम् करालं महाकालकालं कृपालं गुणागार संसारपारं नतोऽहम्।
चाणक्य की बचपन से ही राजनीति में विशेष रुचि थी, जिसका प्रमाण वह हर स्थिति में देते रहे।
हे ब्राह्मण, भिक्षा लेने निकले हो?
हाँ।
तो भिक्षा में ये माटी भी ग्रहण करो।
ये माटी तो बहुमूल्य है। ये तो गौतम बुद्ध की भूमि है। तुमने भिक्षा दी है तो ये आशीर्वाद भी ग्रहण करो।
अरे विष्णु, ये तुमने क्या किया?
विष पाए शिव का वंशज हूं मैं। विष पी सकता हूं, अपमान नहीं। ब्रह्मचार्य के अहिंसा व्रत का अर्थ कायरता नहीं होती। शास्त्रों का दंड धारण करने वाले अगर अपनी रक्षा ना कर सके तो धिक्कार है ऐसे जीवन पर।
अरे मैं तो बहुत डर गया था।
ज्ञान पाना है तो डर को अपने मन से निकाल दो, क्योंकि कायरों को ज्ञान का अधिकार ही नहीं होता। सत्य के लिए जो संसार को चुनौती दे सके, सर्वश्रेष्ठ ज्ञान का अधिकारी भी वही है। प्रणाम आचार्य, प्रणाम महामंत्री।
प्रणाम। कहो विष्णु, नीतियों के किन्हीं और नवीन सूत्रों की रचना की कि नहीं?
मगध की बड़ी बड़ी मछलियां इसी तरह पानी पीती रही तो मुझे नीतियों के और नवीन सूत्रों की रचना करने के बहुत मौके मिलते रहेंगे। बस एक निवेदन है, राजा को कर उसी प्रकार एकत्र करना चाहिए जैसे मधुमक्खी फूलों को बिना कष्ट दिए मधु एकत्र करती है। प्रणाम। अब मैं जाता हूँ।
आचार्य चाणक्य ने मगध पर आने वाला संकट पहले से ही भांप लिया था, जिस संकट से मगध के निवासियों को बचाने के लिए आचार्य चाणक्य ने धनानंद के विरुद्ध आवाज उठाई और लोगों को जागरूक करने का साहस किया।
शास्त्रों ने कहा राजा ईश्वर का रूप है, हमने माना, हमने उसके आदेशों को माना, पर वह भूल बैठा कि हमारे विश्वास से ही उसका अस्तित्व है। उसने वचन दिया था कि वह हमारे योग शयन को वहन करेगा, पर उसने विश्वासघात किया। किस आधार पर मगध निवासी विश्वास करेंगे कि मगध का भविष्य सुरक्षित है, जबकि हमारा हित सोचने वाले महामंत्री शट्टार को बंदी बनाकर कारावास में रखा गया। जब उसकी यह स्थिति है तो हमारा क्या होगा? अगर हम चुप रहें तो धनानंद का अत्याचार यूं ही बढ़ता जाएगा। इसलिए अब चुप न रहो, आवाज उठाओ धनानंद के अत्याचारों के खिलाफ।
चाणक्य, मेरे राज्य में रहकर मेरे विरुद्ध जाना चाहते हो? सिपाहियों, इसे बंदी बना लो।
पिताश्री, पिताश्री, छोड़ दो मेरे पिता को, छोड़ दो, छोड़ दो।
विष्णु, तेरे पिता कहाँ है विष्णु?
अगर तुझे जनक की पत्नी होने का गर्व है और मेरी माँ होने का अभिमान है तो ये प्रश्न फिर कभी मत पूछना। माँ, यदि तुझे अपने पति के मरने का शोक मनाना है तो मना ले, पर मैं आंसू बहाकर अपने पिता के पुण्य को नहीं धोऊंगा।
ये तू क्या बोल रहा है? बता ना।
सुन, तेरे पति को धनानंद के सिपाही उठाकर ले गए हैं।
ये तुम क्या बोल रहे हो? मुझे तुम पे विश्वास नहीं हो रहा।
सत्य बहुत कठोर होता है माँ। मैं तुझको झूठा आश्वासन नहीं दूंगा। तेरा पति मर चुका है।
ऐसा नहीं हो सकता। वो एक शिक्षक है, वो एक ब्राह्मण को नहीं मार सकते।
हाँ, वो एक शिक्षक को नहीं मार सकते, पर एक सत्यवादी जन कल्याण की धारणा रखने वाले को जरूर मार सकते हैं। तेरा पति मर चुका है और यही सत्य है।
तेरा पति क्या लगा रखा है? क्या वो तेरे कुछ नहीं लगते?
जो मरा वो तेरा पति था। मेरा पिता तो मेरे हृदय में जिंदा है। मेरे रक्त के कण कण में है वो मरा ही नहीं, वो मर ही नहीं सकता। वो जी रहा है और जिएगा मेरे साथ, चाणक्य पुत्र चाणक्य के साथ सदा जिएगा।
समय यूं ही बीतता गया। जहां 8 वर्ष पूर्व चाणक्य शिक्षा प्राप्ति हेतु तक्षशिला पहुंचे थे, वहां आज उनकी शिक्षा पूर्ण हुई।
वर्ष पूर्व एक निर्धन निसहाय बालक मेरे पास आया। उसे देखते ही मुझे लगा कि तक्षशिला के गुरुकुल के इतिहास में एक अध्याय और जुड़ रहा है, और मेरा ये विश्वास और दृढ़ हो गया जब गुरुकुल के सभी आचार्यों ने आज ही बने एक स्नातक को राजनीति शास्त्र के पद हेतु चुना। कल तक जो तुम्हारा विष्णुगुप्त था, आज वो हमारा आचार्य विष्णुगुप्त है। मैं विष्णुगुप्त से आग्रह करता हूँ कि वो यहाँ आकर आचार्य पद ग्रहण करें।
अरे वो रहे आचार्य। अरे आचार्य ये क्या कर रहे हैं? अच्छा खासा मट्ठा खरीदा और झाड़ी में डाल दिया।
चुप रहो, ये आचार्य चाणक्य हैं, करते रहते हैं ये विचित्र विचित्र बातें। गुरुकुल में ऐसे ही सब विद्रोही आचार्य नहीं कहते इन्हें। नाम आचार्य।
यशस्वी भव।
ये क्या किया आचार्य आपने? कहीं ये तंत्र क्रिया तो नहीं?
जो कष्ट मुझे हुआ वो दूसरों को ना हो, इसीलिए मुझे लगा इस कष्ट के कारण को ही नष्ट कर देना चाहिए।
झाड़ी में मट्ठा डाल के? वो कैसे आचार्य?
झाड़ी में मट्ठा का मतलब आमंत्रण है उन चींटियों को जो अब आ जाएंगी और मिटा देगी झाड़ियों को जड़ से। तत्पश्चात यह मार्ग हो जाएगा कांटों बिना स्नेह प्रिय सबके लिए, क्योंकि समस्या से बचना ही आवश्यक नहीं। समझदार वो है जो समस्या से टकराए और फिर उसे मिटाकर ही दम ले।
गुरुदेव, पर्शिया में हमने अपनी आंखों से देखा है, सिकंदर ने वहां सब कुछ नष्ट कर अपना राज्य जमा लिया। मैसेडोनिया से वो निकला ही विश्व विजय के लिए है। जो उसके सामने आता है या सर उठाता है, उसकी सेना उसे कुचलकर रख देती है।
आप लोग तो व्यापारी हैं। विदेशों के बारे में आप लोगों का व्यवहारिक ज्ञान हम सब से कहीं अधिक होता है। आपको क्या लगता है सिकंदर यहाँ तक भी आ सकता है?
क्यों नहीं आ सकता? जो राजा विश्व जीतने के लिए घर से निकलता है, वो भारत को जीतने का स्वप्न भी देखता है।
यदि ऐसा हुआ तो भारतवर्ष अपनी रक्षा कैसे कर पाएगा?
एक ही मार्ग है, अखंड भारत।
सही कहा चाणक्य तुमने। अखंड भारत बनकर ही सिकंदर को मुंह तोड़ जवाब दे सकते हैं। पर इस स्वप्न को पूर्ण करेगा कौन?
मगध। मगध केंद्र है, मगध मजबूत है, मगध समृद्ध है। इसलिए
तुम सत्य कह रहे हो चाणक्य, पर इसके लिए किसी को मगध नरेश को जाकर समझाना पड़ेगा।
जरूर। काम शिक्षक का है तो हम तक्षशिला के शिक्षक अफसर आए तो राजाओं को भी पाठ पढ़ा सकते हैं।
तो ठीक है चाणक्य, तुम अभी मगध के लिए निकल जाओ, ताकि वसंत उत्सव तक तुम वहां पहुंच सको।
जैसी आपकी आज्ञा गुरुवर।
कृपया मुझे कुछ लकड़ियां दे दीजिए। मुझे अपने पति की चिता जलानी है। मैं कर कहां से लाऊंगी? मुझे क्षमा करिए। कृपया मुझे कुछ लकड़ियां दे दीजिए।
दरबार को प्रस्थान करते समय चाणक्य ने देखी पाटलिपुत्र की वास्तविक स्थिति, जहां पर मानव को मानव नहीं समझा जाता था, जहां पर मरने पर भी लकड़ियों पर कर देना पड़ता था। यह कैसा शासन है? एक तरफ तो गरीबी, भूख से बिलखते लोग और न थमने वाला अत्याचार, और दूसरी तरफ वसंत उत्सव की बहार। अति सुंदर। तगड़धूम तगड़गिनदा तगड़गदगदगदूम तगड़गदगदगदगदगदा तगड़गिनदा तगड़गदगदगदगदगदा तगड़गिनदा तगड़गदगदगदगदा तगड़गिनदा तगड़गदगदगदगदूम तगड़गिनदा तगड़गिनदा गिनदा तगड़गदगदगदगदा गड़गदगदगदगदा तगड़गिनदा गिनदा गदा तगड़गिनदा तगड़गिनदा गदगदिनदा गड़गदगदगदगदा महाराज, कौन हो तुम? मैं कौन हूं यह जानने से ज्यादा जरूरी क्या आप जानते हैं आप कौन हैं? तुम जैसा ब्राह्मण हमसे सवाल करेगा? बताओ कौन हो तुम? मगध का बेटा, तक्षशिला का आचार्य चाणक्य। बड़े दुख की बात है, अमात्य प्रमुख मुद्रा राक्षस यह मगध नरेश के महल में कोई भी दरिद्र शिक्षक और बिना रोक टोक के आ जा सकता है। तेरा सौभाग्य है कि आज वसंत उत्सव है, तो तू बता हमारे राग रंग में भंग डालने क्यों आया है? आपके रंग में भंग डालने का मुझे खेद है महाराज, पर मेरे सामने प्रश्न था मगध की सुरक्षा का, भारत की असुरक्षित सीमाओं का, समूचे भारत के लिए मगध के उत्तरदायित्व का। यदि आपके पास नहीं तो कहां जाता मैं?
तुम ऐसे नहीं आ सकते।
नहीं अमात्य नहीं, यह तक्षशिला का शिक्षक है। देखे तो सही यह कौन कौन सी शिक्षा लाया है। महाराज, मैसेडोनिया का राजा सिकंदर विश्व विजय के लिए बहुत बड़ी सेना लेकर निकल चुका है। पर्शिया तक पहुंच चुका है। वो हिंदू कुश को पार करे इससे पहले आप बिखरे भारत को जोड़ दीजिए, अन्यथा मिट जाएंगे हम। बहुत हुई मेरे धैर्य की परीक्षा। अब तू बताएगा कैसे करेंगे हम राज? धैर्य की परीक्षा तो शिक्षक के सामने होती है, जब वो बरसों बाद अपने घर आए और देखे कर दो या सर दो जैसी धमकी, भूख, गरीबी से बिलखते लोग।
अब तू सिखाएगा शासन चलाना हमें। तेरी गरिमा तेरी शिखा में बसती है ना, तो इसकी शिखा पकड़कर इसे महल से बाहर निकाल दिया जाए।
महाराज, सिकंदर की सेना का संकट भारत नहीं संभाल पाएगा। एक बार समय निकल गया तो इतिहास आपको कभी क्षमा नहीं करेगा। महाराज, सिकंदर की सेना को जवाब अखंड भारत ही दे सकता है। महाराज, महाराज! धनानन, 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 धनानन! एक शिक्षक का इतना अपमान! तूने मेरी शिखा को खींचा है और आज इसी शिखा को खोल। मैं चणक पुत्र चाणक्य प्रतिज्ञा करता हूं कि जब तक नंद वंश का नाश नहीं करूंगा, अपनी शिखा नहीं बांधूंगा। जब तक तुझे सिंहासन से हटा नहीं दूंगा, शिखा नहीं बांधूंगा। जब तक मगध की गद्दी पर ऐसे व्यक्ति को नहीं बिठा दूंगा जो अखंड भारत के लिए प्राण न्योछावर करने को तैयार हो, तब तक शिखा नहीं बांधूंगा। ये चाणक्य की प्रतिज्ञा है। याद रखना, याद रखना, याद रखना।
प्रतिज्ञा कर चाणक्य निकल जाते हैं एक भावी राजा की खोज में, जो मिटा सके नंद के वंश को और बिखरे भारत को एकजुट कर सके।
महाराज की जय हो, महाराज की जय हो। महाराज, भोली भाली जनता को लूटने का प्रयास किया इसने। मैंने कुछ नहीं किया महाराज, मैं निर्दोष हूँ।
असत्य मत बोलो, तुम नहीं तो किसने किया ये?
क्षमा महाराज, क्षमा, भूल हो गई मुझसे।
प्रजा की रक्षा करना मेरा प्रथम कर्तव्य है। इसे 1 वर्ष कारावास का दंड दिया जाए।
महाराज, इसका पाप बड़ा है, इसे अधिक कठोर दंड दिया जाना चाहिए।
मंत्रीवर, अपनी मर्यादा में रहो। मेरे राज्य में एक धर्म है, एक अनुशासन, एक जनपद है। न्यायालय के निर्णय के विरुद्ध कुछ नहीं सुना जाएगा। सभा स्थगित की जाती है।
महाराज, अलगाव की भावना तो जनपद के मानस में बैठी हुई है, उसे भला कैसे दूर किया जा सकता है?
जनपदों की सीमाएं हटाकर।
ये सीमाएं भी तो मनुष्य ही खींचता है।
मैं बालक अभी अज्ञानी हूं देव।
अज्ञानी हो किंतु विनम्र भी हो। क्या नाम है तुम्हारा?
चंद्रगुप्त।
और तुम्हारे आचार्य?
मेरा कोई आचार्य नहीं है। सभी कहते हैं मैं निम्न कुल का हूँ। मैं गाय भैंस चराता हूँ। मैं तो शिक्षा ग्रहण करने को भी तत्पर था, पर मेरी किसी ने ना सुनी, और आज भी मेरा कोई गुरु नहीं है।
चंद्रगुप्त, तुम अपने साथ अनेक संभावनाएं लाए हो। मैं उन संभावनाओं को नष्ट नहीं होने दूंगा। अब न कहना तुम्हारा कोई गुरु नहीं है, क्योंकि आज से मैं तुम्हारा आचार्य हूं, चंद्रगुप्त। औपचारिक शिक्षा दीक्षा प्रारंभ हुई चंद्रगुप्त की। वेद, उपनिषद, योग, ध्यान, अस्त्र शस्त्र सभी विद्याओं में निपुण किया जाने लगा। ये तैयारी थी भविष्य की। ये तैयारी थी मगध के सिंहासन की। ये तैयारी थी धनानंद के विनाश की।
शिक्षा पूर्ण कर आचार्य चाणक्य के मार्गदर्शन में चंद्रगुप्त एक योद्धा के रूप में निखरने लगा और चाणक्य के कहे अनुसार चंद्रगुप्त ने निम्न और आदिवासी लोगों को अपने साथ कर अपनी सेना बनाई। चंद्रगुप्त, तुम मेरे प्रिय मित्र हो। तुम्हें जो प्रेम का आभास हो रहा है ये केवल आकर्षण मात्र है, एक पुरुष का स्त्री के लिए आकर्षण। इस छलावे से बचो चंद्रगुप्त, क्योंकि जिसे महान बनना है, महान लक्ष्य निर्धारित करना है, उसके लिए यह घातक होगा। इस छलावे से बचो चंद्रगुप्त, तुम तो आर्यव्रत का भविष्य हो। स्मरण रहे, ज्ञान से बड़ा आनंद कोई नहीं है।
क्षमा करें आचार्य, अब क्या आज्ञा है मेरे लिए?
अब तुम राजकुमारी को सुरक्षित धनानंद को सौंपाओ, जिससे तुम धनानंद के विश्वास पात्र बन जाओगे।
जैसी आपकी आज्ञा।
महाराज, राजकुमारी को एक वीर योद्धा सुरक्षित महल ले आया है।
मैं उस वीर से मिलना चाहता हूँ, उसे अंदर लाओ। हम तुम्हारे आभारी हैं। तुम बताओ, हम तुम्हारे लिए क्या कर सकते हैं? तुमने हमारा विश्वास जीता है। तुम हमारी सेना में शामिल हो जाओ।
महाराज, जरूर महाराज, समय आने पर आपकी सेना में शामिल हो जाऊंगा।
हम खुश हुए। तो चंद्रगुप्त, अब समय आ गया है कि हम धनानंद के अत्याचारों का अंत करें और अपनी प्रतिज्ञा को पूर्ण करें।
तो आचार्य, कल धनानंद के दरबार में होने वाले उत्सव में हमारी विषकन्याओं की मुख्य भूमिका होगी।
उसी समय तुम आक्रमण करोगे जब धनानंद अपने राग रंग में मदमस्त होगा।
ठीक है आचार्य।
महाराज महाराज, चंद्रगुप्त की सेना ने हमारी सेना पर आक्रमण कर दिया। चंद्रगुप्त, इतना दुस्साहस, धनानंद से विश्वासघात, धनानंद को कोई पराजित नहीं कर सकता। आओ, तुम्हारी मृत्यु तुम्हारा इंतजार कर रही है। धनानंद, तेरे अंत के साथ आज मगध से अंत हुआ अत्याचारों का, तेरे कुशासन का और नंद के वंश का। और देख, यह है भावी भारतवर्ष का भविष्य, मेरे अखंड भारत का भविष्य। आज पूर्ण हुई मेरी प्रतिज्ञा। आज मैं अपनी शिखा बांधता हूं। चंद्रगुप्त, आज से तुम मगध के भावी सम्राट हो। स्मरण रहे कि मैदान में हारा हुआ फिर से जीत सकता है, परंतु मन से हारा हुआ कभी जीत नहीं सकता। गलत दिशा में बढ़ रही भीड़ का हिस्सा बनने से बेहतर है सही दिशा में अकेले चलो। दृढ़ इच्छा शक्ति के आगे नियति को भी झुकना पड़ता है। बुद्धिमान चुप रहते हैं, समझदार बोलते हैं और मूर्ख बहस करते हैं। और अगर जीतने के लिए साम दाम दंड भेद का प्रयोग भी करना पड़े तो जरूर करो। ये कथा मात्र चाणक्य की नहीं, कथा है महान आर्यव्रत की।
ये कथा मात्र चाणक्य की नहीं, कथा है महान संस्कृति की।
जिसने दिया विश्व को शिक्षा का वरदान,
अमूल्य संस्कृति बनी सबकी पहचान।
जिसने अपनाई ज्ञान की तीखी धार,
सह पाया वो समय का हर कठिन प्रहार।
वेद उपनिषद उद्गम अनुसंधान का,
इनमें छिपा स्रोत ज्ञान विज्ञान का।
ये संस्कृति के प्रहरी साधक प्रज्ञावान,
भारत की महान संस्कृति सच्ची पहचान।
ये कथा मात्र चाणक्य की
नहीं,
कथा है महान आर्यव्रत
की। ये कथा मात्र चाणक्य की नहीं, कथा है महान संस्कृति की।
हमारे विद्यालय की नींव से शिखर की यात्रा निरंतर चली, अविरल।
ज्ञान दीप की ज्योत से जगमग वर्ष हुए हैं 41 अब तक।
उत्थान रहा सदा लक्ष्य हमारा, उद्देश्य इसका अटल अचल, वर्ष हुए हैं 41 अब तक।
शिक्षा के आंगन में हमने उज्जवल भविष्य बनाया है। बाधाओं को दूर कर सुमन बिछाए हमने पग पग। ज्ञान दीप की ज्योत से जगमग वर्ष हुए हैं 41 अब तक।
रुकना नहीं है, थमना नहीं है, आगे बढ़ते जाना है। अब तो मकसद यही हमारा। देखें डीएवी को नभ तक, देखें डीएवी को नभ तक।
हमें लिखना है, पढ़ना है, आगे ही बढ़ना है, खाते हैं हम ये कसम।
दन दोम दन दोम दन दोम दन दोम दन दोम दन दोम दन दोम।
जो ज्ञान का रास्ता है, शिक्षा का रास्ता है, उसी पे चलेंगे हम।
सत्य क्या है, ये सुनो, अपने मन में जान लो। ज्ञान की जो रोशनी है, उसमें ही तो जिंदगी है।
पाओ शिक्षा, पाओ भोजन, स्वस्थ मन हो, स्वस्थ जीवन।
वो जो शिक्षा पा गया है, वो ही आगे आ गया है।
पाओ शिक्षा, पाओ भोजन, स्वस्थ मन हो, स्वस्थ जीवन। पढ़ लिख के जो काज करेंगे, सबके मन में राज करेंगे, राज करेंगे, राज करेंगे। समझो जरा।
दन दोम दन दोम दन दोम दन दोम दन दोम दन दोम दन दोम। ओ ज्ञान की जो रोशनी है, उसमें ही तो जिंदगी है।
पाओ शिक्षा, पाओ भोजन, स्वस्थ मन हो, स्वस्थ जीवन। लिखना है, पढ़ना है, आगे ही बढ़ना है, खाते हैं हम ये कसम। जो ज्ञान का रास्ता है, शिक्षा का रास्ता है, उसी पे चलेंगे। लिखना है, पढ़ना है, आगे ही बढ़ना है, खाते हैं हम ये कसम। जो ज्ञान का रास्ता है, शिक्षा का रास्ता है, उसी पे चलेंगे हम।
नवांकुर हो तुम सब, प्रण कर लो ये आज। नवांकुर हो तुम सब, प्रण कर लो ये आज। तुम्हारे हाथों ही होगा नवनिर्माण का आगाज। सकल सृष्टि मानेगी आभार, सकल सृष्टि मानेगी आभार। तुम सा श्रद्धेय ही पाएगा उज्जवल भविष्य का द्वार, उज्जवल भविष्य का द्वार। बहुत ही सुंदर और उत्कृष्ट प्रदर्शन। इस प्रभावशाली प्रस्तुति के लिए आप सभी बच्चे प्रशंसा के पात्र हैं। I would now request our reverend guests of the day, along with our principal ma'am, to release the school magazine, Asmita, which reflects a plethora of activities and the lore of achievements and accolades received by our bright students throughout the year.
बन के कृपाझर, पथ प्रदर्शक, दे साक्षात्कार, कर ले स्वीकार मेरा नमस्कार, कर ले स्वीकार मेरा नमस्कार। कहते हैं भक्ति में लीन होकर जो भी कार्य किया जाए वह ईश्वर तक जरूर पहुंचता है। Dancing for devotion certainly gives a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction, which nothing can in this world. Dance makes it possible for us to leave behind all materialistic illusions for the elation of mind, heart, and soul. So, to witness the poetry of footsteps, let us now enjoy Vandana by our students.
तत्वाय गुरवे नमः। गमगधीभावरसलसिताय गुरवे नमः। मम विधिं रागनरहरिं तं सद्गुरुं नमः।
गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः।
Sapamagata kita tadi midirana. Sapamagata kita tadi midirana. Sapigata bari, rigari nisa, rigata bari. Sapamaga mama paga gari sanisa, gari sanisa. ¿Dónde está mi hombre? Say yeah yeah yeah. Kita tadi midirana. Carissa, carissa, carissa. Carigasa, carigasa, carigasa. C'est comme si, c'est comme ça. Ma chérie, la 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 la. Carissa, carissa, carissa. Riva badisa.
बहुत ही अद्भुत और अलौकिक प्रस्तुति. It's now time to witness the most impressive and extraordinary events of the school, along with the achievements of the students of Atal Tinkering Lab.
Let ideas open up knotted brains and let creativity take a new dimension. Let's tinker, ignite, and unravel a brave new world built beyond imagination.
Artificial intelligence is perhaps the most striking breakthrough in the field of technology and is a growing area of interest for the future of work. Not only has it opened new avenues of learning, discovery, integrated study of different subjects, but also has embedded essential skills, applications, concepts, and tools like coding, design thinking, emerging technologies to trigger creativity and innovation.
Through the ATL movement, the school has become the launchpad for a number of research-based innovation projects. The school has created a workspace and an environment conducive to giving shape to ideas through hands-on, do-it-yourself mode and learn innovation skills.
By organizing tech-oriented events, assigning text-based projects, launching Neoteric Innovators Club, empowering teachers by providing continuous hand-holding and support to encourage tinkering, and by innumerable tinkering activities, the school has sealed a bright, scientific and innovative future of the students.
The efforts and initiatives of the school in the field of IT have received much acclaim and recognition.
Arjun Manocha receives a cash award of Rs 1 lakh for securing rank 1 on Code to Win National Coding Competition 2021. Earlier, Arav, Arjun, Avika and Vanya qualified with the scholarships for the national round. Sanchi Bansal was selected for building AI Readiness Bootcamp organized by CBSE in collaboration with Intel. She was awarded the Excellent Engineering Design Process Award for Soft Robotics Toolkit. She was awarded first position in Sultan Chand Hackathon with 100% scholarship hosted by Sri Sultan Chand Trust. The IT Wizard has also been announced the winner of My Act for the Earth contest hosted by the Let Z World.
Arushi Gar participated in internship program by IBM in collaboration with CBSE for IBM Enabled Seva project. 2 school teams were among top 300 teams in ATL Marathon, under which Samya Bhardwaj, Piyush Kapoor and Vanshika Roy were selected to participate in ATL Students Internship Program, powered by IBM, Atal Innovation Mission and Niti Aayog. 8 students of the school have been selected for the final round of International STEM Tinkering Olympiad. 10 students received kits worth Rs 5,000 each in soft robotics in association with an international collaborative project with Harvard School of Engineering and Applied Sciences. Mrs. Charu Dhodi and Mr. Rohit Puri received appreciation awards worth Rs 13,000 each.
Gautam Gupta and Swasti Sharma were shortlisted for the AI Challenge of the Year by AI student community of CBSE and Intel. Sachi Bansal and Advait Goyal have been selected by Avishkar to make their own YouTube series and be a part of exciting projects under the Young Ambassador program. They will receive gift vouchers of Rs 2,000 each as motivation. Advait Goyal has received a robotics kit worth Rs 10,000 and Sachi has received a telescope. Swasti Sharma secured 6th rank in National Entrepreneurship Olympiad conducted by IIT Bombay. She also bagged 2nd rank in National All-Rounder Championship by KIREX in association with Niti Aayog and AIM. Hiza and Mehul bagged cash prize of Rs 1,500 each and Shivansh received the Star Participant Award.
5 students participated in a quiz sponsored by OAC Learning Studio during event Chemistry of DigiX 2021 conducted by DPS Arkepuram. Shivansh received cash voucher worth rupees 20,000, Ishan Gupta rupees 15,000, Sarthak, Ansh and Akriti rupees 10,000 each. Two teams from the school were amongst the top 5 winners in IIU Satwa, a global STG project competition participated by 175 schools from 15 countries. All participants were awarded scholarship of rupees 5,000 each. 3 projects submitted by young innovators have qualified the first phase of Toycathon under the Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan by Honorable Prime Minister for CBSE schools.
Arjun Manucha bagged first prize in hackathon and second runner-up's position under RIC League. He was awarded cash prizes of rupees 5,000 and rupees 3,000. He was selected as grand prize winner of Innovator of the Month award hosted by Avishkar and received a 3D pen and scholarship worth rupees 1,000 and coding course worth rupees 6,000. Sachi Bansal and Swasti Sharma were selected among top 500 teams in an TL Thinkerpreneur Boot Camp. Kanika Alawat got an opportunity to participate in 5 days AI Boot Camp of Cote d'Ivoire. She also qualified round 3 of CBSE Junior Skills Competition.
Enlighten, enable, empower. Schooling is synonymous with discovery, growth, and an organic whole of curricular and co-curricular activities and events, teeming with opportunity, prospect, and potential. All these occasions stimulate apparently ordinary children to unusual effort.
Just when the caterpillar thought the world was ending, he turned into a butterfly. A plethora of co-scholastic events develop among us a spirit of bonhomie, enhances our confidence level, and above all, draws cautious caterpillars out of their cocoons to transform us into vibrant butterflies.
The magic of school life is indeed an amalgam of phantasmagoria that unravels year after year, ever new and compelling. It is this which gives a spring to our steps and pushes us into unexplored pastures and exciting realms.
We present before you a brief synopsis of another eventful year, the compendium of experiences staggered across the school calendar.
The school celebrated Arohan, Manik Jayanti Samaroh, an annual prize distribution ceremony 2020-21 on a virtual platform. Ullas Utsav, a festival of joy, celebrating the potential of every child, organized virtually, was a thumping success.
The school welcomed its new chairman, Professor Ved Prakash, to the premises on the occasion of Abhinandan Samaroh. He inspired the 200 above staff with his illuminating address. The school organized its annual event online, Crossroads 2021, an array of inter-school competitions. Around 1,200 students from 72 schools participated in the 15 subject-related competitions. It has also organized Creative 2021, online inter-school German competitions, in collaboration with Goethe Institute, Max Müller Bhavan. Around 500 students from 79 schools from India and abroad participated in the grand event. The annual extravaganza, Expo 2021, for classes 7th to 10th and the Cambridge Wing, conducted on a virtual platform, was a kaleidoscope of talent, creativity, innovation, and knowledge.
A number of activities have been conducted under the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, an initiative of the Government of India to celebrate and commemorate 75 years of progressive India and the glorious history of its people, culture, and achievements. Virtual project exhibition, Tech Spectacle, a boulevard of erudition, was greatly appreciated by school chairman Professor Ved Prakash and Dr. Biswajit Saha, Director, Training and Skill Education, CBSE. The students of Neoteric Innovators Club exhibited their technical as well as innovation skills while demonstrating their exhibits based on different technologies like robotics, artificial intelligence, etc. Summer robotics and AI camps have been regularly organized in collaboration with Avishkar Box and STEM Robo Technologies. The camp combines fun with the opportunity for students to build and engineer robots while learning AI, coding, and machine learning.
The Arya Yuva Club, Health and Wellness Club, Finlet Club, Global Watch Club, Parya Vision Club, Inquisitive Club, Neoteric Innovators Club, Cyberite Club conducted the induction ceremony where the team of club council members pledged to help manifest the objective of the club. Students of batch 2020 to 21 were given a fond farewell at virtual level. The occasion, which made every student feel special, was the first of its kind in school. The Teachers' Day celebration, a grand affair, was attended by the entire staff in the school auditorium. The staff and students bid an overwhelming farewell to the teachers on teacher retirement ceremonies conducted both offline and online.
Career Fair Confluence was an online event for students of classes 10th and 12th, parents and teachers. Eminent counselor CEO CCD enlightened the students on making the right choice and guided them on new and emerging careers. Stories from Panchatantra, from the life of Veer Shivaji, and other themes were the basis of virtual class presentations of classes 4th to 6th on Ensemble 2021. Another fruitful event for the same classes was Readaholic, a virtual group of activities planned to promote the habit of reading among children. Spectrum 2021, a platform to showcase student talent, creativity, and imagination, was organized for students of class 11th through presentations on diverse subjects. A similar event, Chrysalis, was held for the tiny tots of nursery classes at TP Block, which also hosted a variety of exciting and engaging activities round the clock throughout the year. Observation of International Yoga Day, Sportsmania, aerobics, meditation drew an overwhelming response of children and parents alike. The school successfully organized celebration of investiture ceremony, Independence Day, DAVMUN, Prastantia, Cyber Week, Meet My Mentor activity, Rotary installation ceremony, Thalassemia awareness talk, besides a host of other activities. ESAS. The school's service to society programs reflect its spirit to serve the society. Collection of waste paper, woolens, recycling of paper, distribution of recycled copies to underprivileged, collection of rotis for Roti Bank. These activities have continued even in the pandemic period. DAV Pitampura is not just an institution. It is an experience where everyone associated is part of a dream, a mission to see that truly great leaders are born. The saga of the school is a saga of unparalleled success.
The blazing trail of achievers in multifarious realms, the role of honor in board examinations, and the prestigious placements reinforce our confidence that the school has translated the dreams of our founder stalwarts into reality.
Let us continue in our odyssey for excellence. Let us be persistent in our pursuits. Let us exert our talents and distinguish ourselves. Let us scale the highest summits of glory. The land has been the legacy we cultivate and reap.
The life has been the heritage our founders strove to keep, and we are bound throughout our time with those who came before to put our hearts and soul to it and make it something more.
What an opulent display of exquisite accomplishments. A grand applause for this bright bunch of students. I now invite Kohli ma'am for the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to begin with my heartiest congratulations on the astounding success of ABHYUDAY, the school annual day. The phenomenal cultural program put up by students is incredible. I'm immensely floored by the enthusiasm and zeal of students and bowled over by their amazing talent and creativity. The scintillating achievements of the students speak volumes of the holistic education provided in the school. The school has set a high bar. The drive for perfection permeates deeply the school culture. It pledges to uphold, reinforce, and enhance the traditions of DAV organizations and blends them with an inclusive, enriching, and global dimension. It celebrates the joy of learning as it develops the students in mind, body, and spirit, and prepares them to face stringent challenges in life. The school is paving way for futuristic education by facilitating transformational changes in the technological innovation and pedagogy. The activities and the school environment inspire the acquisition of new skills, thereby creating innovators and entrepreneurs powering the new India. On behalf of the school, I take the opportunity to express sincere gratitude to Dr. Nisha Patient, Director Public Schools, DAVCMC, Chief Guest of today, for the faith and trust that she reposes in the ability of the school to overcome challenges and excel in all endeavors. My thanks to Dr. N.K. Oberoi, Vice Chairman of the school, the presiding guest, for his much needed appreciation and guidance. I am grateful to Professor Ved Prakash, the chairman of the school, for his inspiration and encouragement. The DAV management for its direction. Thanks to the entire staff for their professionalism and dedication in building a solid foundation of the school. Thanks to all parents for their continued support and cooperation, and the alumni for their strong bonding and impressive contribution in school endeavors. I would like to congratulate Principal Mrs. Anita Badhera, who has worked jealously, selflessly, and tirelessly to lead the school to such glorious heights. Last but not the least, I wish to compliment the dear students for their diligent work and engagement in school pursuits. I reflect on the extraordinary and exceptional growth of the school over the last 41 years and wish it a glorious, bright future ahead. Thanks.
वो खुद ही तय करते हैं मंजिल आसमानों की, वो खुद ही तय करते हैं मंजिल आसमानों की। परिंदों को नहीं दी जाती तालीम उड़ानों की, परिंदों को नहीं दी जाती तालीम उड़ानों की। रखते हैं जो हौसला आसमान छूने का, रखते हैं जो हौसला आसमान छूने का, उनको नहीं होती परवाह कभी गिर जाने की, उनको नहीं होती परवाह कभी गिर जाने की। We are filled with utmost pride and pleasure to congratulate and felicitate the students who have left their imprints on the academic and co-scholastic record of the school. So now it's time to witness the glorious prize distribution ceremony.
There are always new, grander challenges to confront, and a true winner embraces each one. Yes, you're right. We now begin with the prize distribution ceremony. We have a galaxy of winners, each in different categories and different levels. Their brilliant achievements just speak of one thing, that is, that there is nothing stopping an obsessed and passionate competitor from winning. And winning is not always being on the top. It is about doing the best and not quitting. We begin the prize distribution ceremony with an outstanding achievement that has brought glory and laurels to our institution. Mrs. Gargi Chabra, Supervisory in Charge, Primary and Cambridge Wing, was felicitated at the LMC meeting for receiving the coveted State Teachers Award for her outstanding contribution in the field of education. The noble and generous contribution of our illustrious alumni who raised money to support the students who lost a parent in the deadly corona wave is sincerely appreciated. Tina Gupta, batch 1998, Akanksha 2006, Vipin Malhotra 1999, Vinay Gera, Neha Arora 2006, Sumit Sareen 1998, Sagar Solanki 2010, Lavish Dhawan 1999, Ullas Gulyani 1997, Abhinandan Jain 2011, Nikhil Khosla 1997, Parvesh Goyal 1997, Swati Sharma 2010, Chirag Sethi 2004, Kanika Gupta 1998, Jyoti Singh 2003, Ranjana Jain 1993, Meenal Jain 2003, Umesh Satija 1996, Sheetal Rajvanshi 1992, Sunidhi 1998, Rachit Saxena 2004, Mayank Bhatia 2002, Vishal, Dr. Vinay Jain 1997, Ankit Gupta 2008, Nimit Rai Tiwari 2001, Ankush Bharadwaj, Dr. Deepa Jain 1997, Sonia Garg 1994, Vandana Luthra, Saurabh Gupta, Hemant Gulyani 2002, Rohit Gupta 1999, Amit Khurana 1997, Ashita 2005, Dr. Kamal 2002, Sumit Talwar 1997, Kunal Chaudhary, Himanshu Mundra 2004, Ruchika 2001, Varsha Jain 2013 and Vaibhav Bhasin 2014. Ladies and gentlemen, we now come to the last section of today's program, the much-awaited prize distribution ceremony. It is time to acknowledge outstanding effort, honesty, commitment, and commendable performance of our illustrious students. After all, success is not something that you run into by accident. It takes a lot of preparation and character. We seek the blessings of our revered guests, beacons of light who have motivated us to great heights of excellence. We begin with the prestigious Principals Award. Principals Award for the session 2020-21 is being presented to Vaibhav Gupta, Priyal Jain, Vaibhav Gupta, Aditya, bagged rank 1 in Mukhyamantri Vigyan Pratibha Pariksha GSTS. Sanchi Bansal, bagged 3rd position and cash prize of Rs 1500 and membership of Hindi Gavel Club. Got selected for AI Readiness Bootcamp organized by CBSE in collaboration with Intel. Got Excellent Engineering Design Process Award in an international collaboration for Soft Robotics Toolkit. Swasti Sharma got selected for International Online Fencing Camp organized by Kaizen Academy. Bagged 2nd rank in National All-Round Championship by KidX in association with Niti Aayog. Got shortlisted for AI Challenge of the Year by CBSE and Intel. Secured 6th rank in National Entrepreneurship Olympiad. Samir Jain ranked highest scorer and cash award of Rs 9,000 in Maths Premier League 2021. Lavanya secured All India rank 176 in KVPY exam. Swapnil Mehta won High Commendation 2nd rank at Cumin 2021 and received cash prize. Arav Gupta was awarded by Scholastic India and selected for publication from Best Stories at national level. and qualified for the national round of Code to Win competition. Aradhya Dhingra secured first position in Stag Delhi State Table Tennis Championship 2021 and qualified for the national team. Arjun Manocha received a cash award of Rs 1 lakh for securing rank 1 in Code to Win National Coding Competition 2021. Bagged first prize in hackathon and second runner-up position under IRC League. Advait Goyal got selected by Avishkar to make YouTube series and got selected as Innovator of the Month and was awarded a kit worth Rs 10,000. Now it's time for the Scholar Award. Students receiving Green Blazer Session 2019-20 for securing 90% and above in classes 6 to 10 for 5 consecutive years and are now in class 12 are Suhani Bansal, Lavanya. Students receiving Green Blazer Session 2020-21 for scoring 90% and above in classes 6 to 10 for 5 consecutive years and are now in class 11 are Swayam Arora, Shreyansh Arora, Gun Kalra, Suvid Goyal, Krish Garg, Sambhav Gupta, Nikhil Kumar, Vidhi Somani, Maghav Dev Mittal, Keshav Mittal, Krish Mahajan, Akshat Gupta, Soumya Gupta, Rudra Gupta, Sanya Khurana and Kriti Ebrol. Students receiving Blue Blazer Session 2019-20 for securing 90% and above in classes 7 to 9 for 3 consecutive years and are now in class 11 are Aryan Goyal, Suryansh Kumar Singh, Kapil Bhatia, Kamya Agarwal, Tanisha Gupta, Raghav Gupta, Palak Kathuria and Namit Gupta. Students receiving Blue Blazer Session 2019-20 for securing 90% and above in classes 6 to 8 for 3 consecutive years and are now in class 10 are Aditya, Gauri Bhardwaj, Rishik Gupta, Ved Sinha, Vanshita Arora, Himanshi Goyal, Deepanshi, Riddhi Khandelwal, Kriti Chawla, Namya Jain, Diksha Gupta, Vasu Garg, Vansh Sharma, Nikita Joshi, Anshika Jain, Sankalp Tripathi, Punya Arora, Avni Jain, Gurbani Kohli, Tatsat Malhotra, Yajur Rai Chhabra, Krishiv Seth, Raghav Dhingra, Arhan Babbar, Niyati Jain, Sneha Diwan and Krish Garg. Students receiving Blue Blazer Session 2020-21 for scoring 90% and above in classes 6 to 8 for 3 consecutive years and are now in class 9 are Ada Tandon, Avantika Srivastav, दिव्यांश सीकरी, हिया कुमारी, मन्यु विरमानी, रिद्धि, सचिन बंसल, वेदांत मल्होत्रा, सुहानी गुप्ता, सक्षम गुप्ता, रिजुल चिकारा, and Harshit Johri. Now, students receiving Scholar Award for being stream-wise topper in Class 12 Session 2020-21. Science, Vishu Gupta for scoring 99%. Commerce, Arvind Shishadri for scoring 98.8%. Humanities, Tisha Dhal for securing 98.4%. And Vocational, Vidhi Arora for scoring 95.2%. Students receiving Scholar Award for being stream-wise topper in Class 11 Session 2020-21. Science, Lavanya for scoring 92.8%. Commerce, Ridhima Goyal for scoring 94.6%. Humanities, Disham Gandhi for scoring 95.4%. And Vocational, Bhavnesh Agarwal for scoring 74.6%. Students receiving Scholar Award for being topper in Class 10, Session 2020-21. First position, Swayam Arora, scoring 99.2%. There are two students at second position, Gun Kalra and Sambhav Gupta, scoring 98.6%. Students receiving Scholar Award for being topper in Class 9, Session 2020-21. First position, Gauri Bhardwaj, scoring 99.2%. Second position, Dipanshi, scoring 98.6%.
Now I request everyone to get ready for National Anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे